with a stellar Thursday and a massive Friday that, of course, involves Thursday. Now we are talking about the early box office numbers for Saturday for Deadpool and Wolverine, and things are looking really, really good. So as always, keep in mind that this is early projections and nothing has been made official. As it turns out, the super early projections that I was able to get from somebody that works at an outlet and they do specific analytics for them seem to be more or less on point with the 90 to 100 million, and he said 95. That's what I said. Turned out to be 96. So once again, we're talking about those same types of numbers. I've talked to two people that work at outlets talking about the outlook, and whether or not the Saturday ends up being this good, again, we're going to have to wait probably till late Sunday to figure it out. But as of right now, the numbers that I'm seeing and that I've seen that are going into reports is essentially that this film is looking at anywhere between 60 to 70 million dollars for Saturday. Now, some people are going to question, why did it drop so massively? Like, why is it like a 35+% drop from Friday? Remember, Friday includes Thursday night previews. If this happens to be the case, we're going to see that it keeps the momentum of pretty much Friday without the Thursday numbers, meaning that when we get into Sunday obviously, again, sees a drop, but word of mouth and repeat viewing might actually help this overperform slightly, which is right now what most people are trying to figure out and plug into where they think it's going to land. I just got back from another showing of the film, and while it wasn't on the biggest screen, I went to a smaller one. It was still pretty filled, so you guys know that I live in a pretty small place, and generally, if I see a good amount of people, I can kind of gauge how it's going, and this was pretty good, all things considered, especially for a Saturday for a 1 p.m. showing. And I checked and I talked to my friend that works at the theater, and he said Saturday night is looking pretty good. Like, they are already on the verge of having to open up another screen, which is a pretty good tell. So if this thing is landing, let's say 55 to 65 million for Saturday, we're going to be right there on the cusp of those predictions being right on the dot. But again, there is a chance that there is an overperformance, and since we're already starting to see early numbers for the rest of the international territories, it looks like there might be more staying power for the film in some of those locations. So we will talk about this in due time, but Thursday right now is looking like it's going to be another solid victory, and that we are definitely on our way to possibly the biggest film of the year. Now, of course, whether or not it holds that till the end of the year, with the likes of Kraven expected to make Crave millions of dollars, we're going to have to wait and see.